I'm gonna tell you the one thing that most women find attractive, and you guys are not gonna believe me, so I don't want you filling out my comment section talking shit, saying it's not true. I don't want to hear it, because guess what? It is true. I'm a woman, and I know lots of other women, and I'm telling you that this is the most attractive thing that we find in a man. And it's up to you if you can do this. It's up to you if you are that kind of man. And if you're not that kind of man, then quit bitching and get to fucking work, man. Get to fucking work. I wonder if I can get in trouble with YouTube by cussing straight out the gate. Perhaps. Anyways, I'm Arica Angelo. I've been a dating relationship expert for 16 years, a speaker, television host, author, and part-time comedian. I'm gonna just start marketing myself that way until someone gives me a comedy gig, and then I'm probably not gonna be very funny. So this quality, if you can show women this, every single woman will be attracted to you. And I'm gonna show you how to do it in such a way. I'll tell you at the very end how you do it, because if you do it wrong, this can be detrimental. It can put you in the friend zone. It can keep you single and alone, and you're gonna be like, oh, what did I miss? There is something that you need to do this, but this is the one thing that attracts all women. And you might be thinking, it's what? Let's just go into it. It's money, it's fancy car. Attracting and getting someone's attention are two different things, and I want to break that down for you. But first, I need to tell you that I made a free training for you. Yeah, I did. I made it just for you. And it's called How to Be a Magnet for Highly Attractive Women. How to Be a Magnet for High Value Women. But yeah, let's hope that they're attractive. You want her to be attractive. I made it for you, and I break down the 3 P's that every man needs. If you're gonna be highly attractive to high value women, you gotta have these 3 P's, and you need all of them, and you probably already have them, you just don't know how to use them. And I wanna make sure you know how to use them. So you can get that free training in the description, in the comment section. Make sure you watch it, because it's gonna really empower you to get high value women. So speaking of which, let's break this down. Getting a woman's attention with a fancy car or spending lots of money, that just gets her attention, but that doesn't mean that she's actually attracted to you. And I think that most men get this very, very confused. You might be at a place where you see a flashy guy and he's throwing money out, and you're like, oh, this asshole is like getting all these girls. No. He's just getting their attention. It doesn't mean that she's actually attracted to him. Attraction and attention are very different. So what is the one thing that all women are attracted to? I'm going to tell you. Every woman wants a man who is kind. And I know that sounds so Mr. Rogers, and I'm sure it's pissing a lot of people off. But being kind and being a nice guy are different. They're very different. And I'm going to tell you how these two are very different, because I don't want you guys to think, oh yeah, I am kind, I'll just continue going and being kind. No. If you have that Mr. Nice Guy energy, your dick's never going to get touched. I said that, and I'm being straight up with you, because I don't want to put you guys there, because a lot of men have been conditioned by their mothers to be nice guys, and they're single and alone, and that's not going to happen to you as long as you're under my care. So what do I mean by kind? Kind is how you fucking treat people, man. Women are paying attention. Why? Why is this so important? Let me just break down why it's important. Because a woman, when she's looking at you, she is thinking about what kind of father you are going to be to her children. That's why we all say, like, the way you talk to a waiter says a lot about who you are. Why? Because we're not stupid. If you talk to that waiter or anybody else who's a public servant and you talk to them like trash, we're not stupid. We know that your ass is gonna go crazy on us and you're gonna talk mad shit to us, and we're not here for it. So We watch for how you treat other people to see how kind you are. That's why women pay attention to how you talk to your mom, how you talk about your mom, how you talk about your ex, how you talk about your sister, because we know eventually that diarrhea of the mouth is going to spew onto us. Your baby mama trauma, your mama trauma is going to become our drama, and we don't want it. So that's why women pay attention to kind men. Now, I'm going to use someone, and I know she's a woman, either you love her or you hate her, but what she said is true. And I know you guys are going to fill up my comment section talking shit about this woman, but I just want you to understand the point of this. And it is Meghan Markle. When someone was introducing her to Prince Harry, her first question that she asked about him was this: is he kind? And that's just it, because women know, like, listen, yeah, okay, so he could be the Prince of England, but if this dude's a major dick, guess what? He's gonna be a dick to her. He's gonna cause mental health issues. He's gonna cause major drama for her life. And so women want to know this, because we're going, how is he going to treat me? And most importantly, how is he going to treat my children? What kind of father is he going to be? Women, we are ingrained to think 20 steps ahead. Why? Because we are biologically wired for it. We have to carry a baby for 9 months in our body, and we have to think of that child's survival, their care, their well-being. All of that rests on our shoulders because we feel that need to protect them. They're in our womb. That's why we look for kind guys. It's out of survival. Now, this is where nice guys mix it up. And this is why it's so important for you to get that training, how to be a magnet man for high value women, because it's going to really break it down. This is the problem the challenge with YouTube videos. It's general advice, but when you go into these trainings, you get the details. So make sure you get the free details in that training. So the nice guy is typically a kiss ass. He has no boundaries. His whole world revolves around her. He puts everybody above himself. This is the guy that ends up touching his own dick for the rest of his life. And I know I'm being crude, and I know that's really rude, and I know I'm going to get some private messages from you guys on my email saying I shouldn't talk that way. But this is true, and it makes you pay attention when I talk this way. Trust me, everything I say is super calculated so that you pay attention, so that you don't keep failing with women. So pay attention. The nice guy is got this needy, weak energy. A kind man is different. He's kind to people, but he's still on his mission. He still has focus. If you listen to any of my videos, I'm always talking about you got to be on a mission. You got to have purpose. You got to be on an adventure, because she wants to partner with that. So the guy is kind to other people, but he's still got a mission. She is not his ultimate mission. He's being kind because it is his character. A nice guy, the reason why women don't like him is because they can sniff out the neediness in his own character. He hasn't personally developed himself, and so he's using her as a crutch to survive in his life and for his own well-being about how he feels about himself. And we don't like that shit, just like you don't like that shit. So the one thing that attracts all of us women is a kind man. And why are we so attracted to that guy? Because it's a long game. When we're considering you as a real potential partner, we are considering how you're going to treat us for the next 20 or 30 years that we're going to be with you. We're considering how you're going to treat our children, which will be your children. But if they throw a fit, are you going to go ape shit on them? Are you going to talk to them like they're a piece of shit? Or are you going to be a kind father to them? That's the difference. We want a kind man, not a nice guy. I hope I explained that well. In the comment section, I would love to hear from you what your definition is of a kind man. I want to hear you give more on this. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe and like this video. That would be wonderful, because sometimes I throw out some random live videos and you only get it if you're subscribed. But yeah, a woman wants to be with a man who's kind. And really, honestly, it just makes us feel safe. Like, the heart of what I'm saying is this: when we're with a kind man, and that's who he is, the body is super intelligent. It has this whole intelligence. So when we feel that a guy is kind, it calms our nervous system. It calms our body. It brings this ease to us. And it's like, we feel safe in your presence. And when we feel safe in your presence, you're really highly attractive. So yeah, the guy who has money, who's getting attention from women, I promise you, women don't feel safe with that guy. And she's going to give him a lot of drama in the future because she doesn't understand why she doesn't feel safe with him. And now you know why she doesn't feel safe, because if it doesn't come from a man's character, it doesn't mean shit. So here's a whole bunch of other videos to support you. I'm so glad that you are on your journey to becoming that man that can attract high value women. Stick with me, keep watching the videos. I'll see you soon.